Hey guys, we went to an estate sale this morning and I just wanted to share some of the unusual things that I picked up. This is a syringe kit in a Bakelite case, some old-timey like first aid medical stuff for collecting purposes only, not to actually use. That's really old and funky there. Oil of decay, an original old-timey bottle of oil of decay in the glass bottle. Again, that would make a good prop. It's good for collectors, not to actually use because it's like 50 years old. A 1931 Masonic Bible that is signed by one of the priests. Ooh. And this little vintage shaker cup. I think it's aluminum. It's real cute. This is a totem pole. Got that for only $1. I paid $43 for everything. Signed Boma on the side. I think it's a Canadian, like, native souvenir. Some vintage hair combs, some vintage pins. This one pin is sterling silver, and I think that's also native signed. It's signed HL on the back. It might be Navajo or Hopi or something, but it definitely looks cool. It's got some tarnish there. This is Trifari vintage costume jewelry. It's signed Trifari crown on the back. Some sterling silver earrings. They're like the screwback old-timey earrings. A sterling pin. Little flower pin. It is signed on the back, but it's very hard to tell what it says. I'm going to have to get my loupe and take a look at it. This cute little elf. Probably just going to keep the little elf and hang it up on one of our trees this winter, this Christmas time. A Halloween vintage card, a Halloween card from the 1960s. That's really super cute. And then, ladies' nylons from back in the day. Some vintage things here. This is a Reed and Barton vintage pin cushion, or antique. This one's probably antique. Probably late 1800s, early 1900s. And then vintage linens. I have sold these in the past. I picked these up for like $1 or $2 each. These are old new stock vintage pillowcases made in the USA. People look for some of those vintage linens and bedding if they're like old new stock. You know, if they're really fond of those old styles and they want to stick with the retro stuff, they can go that route. And then this is really neat. I'm going to bring it over this way. So this is a lady's slip that you would wear under your dress. And you can trim the slip to fit your dress any length you need it. And it has the original tag. It was never opened. A little bit of a time capsule there. A little bit of history there. That's really cool. And then I grabbed, these are 1970s like ladies shirts with the big collar. Catalina. There's another 70s shirt here. This is pretty cool. Alex Coleman, California. And it's like a fun print. And it has that big, 1970s collar. It makes me think of like Brady Bunch and stuff like that. And then I got a couple wool sweaters. So Northern Isles, New Zealand wool, but made in Hong Kong. But the wool sweaters, some of those do well. I've sold some of those in the past, and I don't really mess with clothes too much anymore. But these were very inexpensive, way cheaper than the thrift store. So I wanted to give it a try. This says Tally Ho Creation, 100% wool, made in Sri Lanka. So it's vintage, but not super vintage, maybe 70s or 80s. It's a light purple, and it feels very woolly, a little scratchy. But those original wool sweaters people love. So I'm going to give that a try. Give those a try in my store. And then last but not least, this is really cute. This is like a vintage ladies nightie. It's like a frilly nightie. Probably from the 1960s. It's all fluffy. A light blue. Should I try on the nightie? Maybe I'll try on some of these 70s clothes. Some of these retro clothes in a separate video. Put it in the comments below. Should I try on that nightie? It's really silly looking. It's It's really funny. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching my little video. Just wanted to share my estate sale haul with you. Give the video a thumbs up if you like this, and we'll see you soon.